JDM Chassis Code Challenge. Guess the legendary JDM car. Easy tier, legendary JDM car as everyone knows. This car earned the nickname Godzilla for its power and presence. What legendary Nissan is shown in this photo? That's the Nissan Skyline GT-R R34, produced from 1998 to 2002. 2.6-litre twin-turbo RB26 DTT, 330 horsepower stock, a true JDM legend. One of the most iconic sports cars from Japan, a star of the Fast and the Furious. What Toyota is this? That's the Toyota Supra A80, legendary 2JZ GTE under the hood, one of the most reliable tuning engines ever, 320 horsepower in Japanese spec. Rotary engine, stunning Mazda speed design. This Mazda is like nothing else. What model is it? That's the Mazda RX-7 FD 3S13B Re-W twin-turbo rotary engine, 280 horsepower and perfect 50/50ths weight distribution. One of the most beautiful cars ever made. The world's first supercar with an aluminum body and mid-engine layout. A genius creation by Giugiaro. What is it? That's the Honda NSX NA1, first supercar with an aluminum body, V6 3.0C30A, 270 horsepower. Ayrton Senna helped develop the suspension. The modern heir to the Skyline GT-R legend. What Nissan is in this photo? That's the Nissan GT-R R35, VR38 Det 3.8 twin-turbo V6, 480 horsepower in early versions, 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. The legend continues. Nissan's Z platform, a classic. Which Z series model is this? That's the Nissan 350Z V6 3.5 VQ35DE 280 horsepower. Revived the Fairlady Z lineage in 2002, a popular choice for drift and tuning. Toyota and Subaru built this car together. Rear-wheel drive, flat engine, what model? That's the Toyota 86, or Subaru BRZ, FA20 flat 4 200 horsepower, perfect car for controlled drifting. Predecessor to the legendary FD with a rotary engine. Which Mazda is shown? That's the Mazda RX-7 FC3S13B DEI single-turbo rotary engine, produced from 1986 to 1991, a popular rear-wheel drive drift machine. Red tachometer line, small spoiler, titanium intake, the B16B engine. What Honda is this? That's the Honda Civic Type R EK9, B16B1.6L VTEC, 185 horsepower at 8,200 revolutions per minute. A hatchback legend, perfect weight distribution and handling. It all started here, the first generation Fairlady Z, an icon copied around the world. What Nissan? That's the Nissan Datsun 240Z L24 2.4L straight 6, 150 horsepower, released in 1969. founded the basis for all sporty Nissans. True classics. Medium-tier enthusiast-grade JDM machines. The last pure Silvia. Rear-wheel drive, stunning proportions, and a driver's car. Which Nissan model? That's the Nissan Silvia S15 SR20 DT 2.0L Turbo, 250 horsepower, the last true Silvia, drift perfection. 4 headlights, aggressive styling, mark the second platform. This sedan was the king of Japanese tuning. What Toyota? That's the Toyota Chaser JZX100, 1 JZ GTE or 2 JZ GTE rear-wheel drive. In Japan, this was a luxury sports sedan with a performance character. 300 horsepower, twin turbos, and an incredible V6. The Z32 generation Fairlady. Which model? That's the Nissan 300 ZX-Z32, V6 3.0, twin-turbo VG30 DTT, 300 horsepower, produced from 1989 to 2000, one of the peaks of the Z-car lineup. Relative of the Lexus GS in Japan, comfort and power in one package. What Toyota? That's the Toyota Aristo JZS 160. 2 JZ GTE or 3 UZ-Fe V8. Lexus GS in Japanese sheet metal, rare outside Japan. Imperial sedan with a V8 under the hood. Toyota for those who value comfort and status. Which model? That's the Toyota Crown GRS 180. 3 UZ-Fe 4.0L V8 or 2 GR FSSE 3.0L V6. Luxury sedan for the Japanese market. Armored versions for VIPs. Coupe with rally heritage, a face you can't mistake. Which Toyota? That's the Toyota Celica MZ20. T-Series Celica body. 2.0L1 GEU or 2.8L5 MGE, a classic Celica generation. Luxury coupe with Lexus SC body for the Japanese market. What Toyota? That's the Toyota Supra UZS 131, 1 UZ-Fe 4.0L V8, 260 horsepower, Japanese version of the Lexus SC, luxury and power without the luxury label. The Rhinoceros, one of the most popular taxis and limousines in Japan. What Nissan? That's the Nissan Cedric Y31, produced from 1987 to 1991. A legendary Japanese business sedan, perfect for limousines and taxis. T-bar roof, retro headlights, Fairlady in its most classic form. Which generation? That's the Nissan Fairlady ZS 130, produced from 1978 to 1983, S130. The last Fairlady with a naturally aspirated engine and T-bar roof. Executive sedan with a 5-meter body and 24-valve engine. Toyota Cressida or its rarer sibling. That's the Toyota Cressida MX-83. 7 MGE 3.0L straight 6 200 horsepower. Export luxury sedan. Luxury without status. Typical Japanese mindset. Hard tier. Rare models for true JDM fans only. X30 body, predecessor to the Mark II but with different body panels. Which Toyota Cressida? That's the Toyota Cressida GX110, X30 series, 5 MGE or 1 GE, a rarity, mainly export markets. Cedric's twin but with different body design and status at Nissan. Which model? That's the Nissan Gloria Y32, the more sporty Cedric variant, 4-door hardtop body, V8 optional, a true rarity. V12 under the hood, hand craftsmanship and imperial status. What Toyota? That's the Toyota Century 565, V12, 5.0L, 1999 to 2009. Before that, V8, hand-assembled imperial status in Japan. Not for everyone. Cedric and Gloria's twin, but in the premium lineup status. What Nissan is this? That's the Nissan Sima HY34, top luxury from Nissan, V8 VK45DE. In Japan, this is a status symbol, surpasses Crown in the premium segment. Hatchback body and 4 AGE with high-lift camshaft, a car many know but can't identify. Which Corolla? That's the Toyota Corolla 11 AE86, 4 AGE 1.6L, 130 horsepower. The last FR Corolla, initial D-Star, Takumi and Bunter learned to drift on this. Compact car with air cooling, the ancestor of all Corollas. What Toyota? That's the Toyota Publica P10, 1958 to 1961, air-cooled 2-cylinder opposed engine, the smallest production Toyota ever, progenitor of Corolla. Top luxury from Nissan in a sedan body. Which presidential class model? That's the Nissan President R51. R51, long wheelbase VIP sedan, Japanese premium segment, competed with Toyota Century and Nissan Chima. Before Supra, before the A80, this Toyota opened the legendary coupe series. Which model? That's the Toyota Supra A80, 7M GTE 3.0L Turbo, 280 horsepower, JDM. The beginning of the Supra legend, the slightly forgotten A80 ancestor. Celica in GT4 status, but with a coupe body and more luxurious interior. What Toyota? That's the Toyota Celica XXMZ11, 1980 to 1985, 2.0L3 SGLC Turbo, Celica at GT status, coupe body with luxury interior, a rare specimen. Compact hatchback with a simple engine, everyday Nissan for the Japanese market. Which Pulsar? That's the Nissan Pulsar N12, 1978 to 1983, E13 1.2L or 1.5L, compact hatchback for everyday life, one of the most common Nissans. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.